What I really love about St. Martin is they have a pretty school yard. They have good trees. The students are good. People always run about in the park. And people just come to learn and not to give trouble.
Some of the things that the neighborhood has, there are various ways that people refer to it, Lakey, Baka Martins. Within all of it, it's still referred to for the most part within the country as Southside. And unfortunately, a Southside connotation has a pretty negative one, and really what it comes with is association with several gangs in the neighborhood. The realistic aspect is if you ask an average child at St. Martin's list the gangs in the neighborhood, they probably know it better than you.
I think our biggest challenge here at St. Martin's is the violence that's all around us. And that's not just the street violence, it's violence in all of its forms. One of the most painful truths is that there's a lot of violence that happens in the homes. So we're trying to heal people. Trying to heal especially our kids in our primary school. We've got 750 kids in our primary school. A large proportion, probably about half, have PTSD. So we're trying to rethink the way we do education. That education isn't simply about reading and writing and math, but education also has to be about creating a safe space where these kids can heal, where they can re-encounter their own dignity, that they can come to discover that God has big dreams for them.
I want to be a doctor when I grow up because I want to help people.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. A fireman?
I want to be a teacher because I want to help people get their education like what I'm getting mine.
I want to be a prime minister because I want to help my peoples around my community.
I want to grow up and be a vet because I love animals. I love bees, butterflies, caterpillars, ladybugs, ants, beetles, cats, dogs, fish, frog.
I come from a poor family and they always push me to school, so I always want to be a lawyer when I grow up.
We try to do a lot of love, and we try to provide our students with whatever they need to be successful, whether it be feeding them, clothing them, providing resources that they need. We want them to be successful, and we make this place as a good safe haven for them.
Project Heal's been around for about 4 to 5 years, and we've gotten very familiar with the St. Martin's Parish and some of the challenges we've faced with the kids thus far, some of the gang violence and the excessive shootings within the neighborhood. And so it's an ongoing struggle because it doesn't stop and happen one time. It's something that continues to happen. There's a lot of children wandering, riding around on bikes late at night, and there's very little, if any, parental supervision when they're out on the streets. We have a full-time and a part-time counselor that works with students. We keep trying to work through counseling and different initiatives, working with the teachers, working with the parents, to see how we can work on addressing the trauma or any possible hardship the child faces so he or she can be more academically successful. Then we also have what we refer to as Heal Academy for one specific grade, the Standard 3, extra classes in preparation for the BJAT. And they also get an opportunity to do yoga as well. You know, they go through a lot, and sometimes it really just takes that one person to help build their resiliency to be successful. We can't necessarily completely change their environment overnight, but if we can teach them better coping mechanisms, we're hoping that they will be better citizens of Belize. So one of the things that we keep on saying is that we try not just to work with the child, we also work with the parents.
I think just having a parent say, you know what, I don't beat my kids as much as I used to beat my kids. I mean, I'm talking beat, you know, not I'm gonna spank you or I'm gonna slap you, to being able to say, oh, wait a minute, you know what, I have another tool now, I have something else I can use, so I am not going to do that.
I just be angry though. Angry for discipline. I used to take thing and just beat them. I don't need to do that anymore. And I learned you don't need to be angry. You don't need to take your frustration out to your kids, you know? Just sit back, like what you said, take a deep breath in, breathe out. Think before you react.
No, I do get mad. But I'm not mad as before, so reacting, bam, 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 lashing. But I've seen more openness from my son, my biggest son, 12 years old. Me and he could talk more. I like that. That's how I could become closer to my kids.
This is about changing a parent and the children now, but those children will also be better parents because they would have seen models that were able to remain calmer for longer. They will see parents that were able to regulate their emotions. And that is a lengthy process, but it has to start somewhere, and it starts with programs like these.
St. Martin is a very good school. Our students may have come from a background that's very difficult for a lot of them. Knowing that they have a good Christian background, a good Catholic background, is going to help them get through the obstacles.
The teachers are very helpful. They are very caring. They are care. They take care of me. That's what I love about them.
My favorite subject is math and social studies and science and language arts and religion. I love everyone in this school.